and welcome back. So I thought today we'd film a favourites video. These are honestly some of my favourite videos to watch. I just love watching them. I don't know what it is. I just love discovering new products, hearing about what other people love. So I hope you guys are gonna love my one as well. We've got a good range of things in here. We've got some like electronic things, a foodie item, skincare, hair care, fashion. In fact, we'll start with fashion just because the first one is the one that I'm wearing at the moment. So this is a Nike tracksuit that I got, and I know I actually just put up a video last week that was like my favorite matching tracksuit sets, but I bought this tracksuit after I put that video up, otherwise it definitely would have been included in it. So it's basically this Nike cream two-piece tracksuit. They don't kind of sell it as like a matching thing, but like is obviously the same color, and they have it in a few different colors, but I just thought I fancied something in like a cream color. Have to say, when it arrived, I was like, oh, it's a bit like yellowy cream. I literally love the color now. I'm completely sold on it. So comfortable. And one of the reasons I actually decided to go with this one in the first place is that I do have the black version of this. I'm pretty sure it's exactly the same as this, which Elliot had bought me in one of our challenges ages ago, like one of the ones where he like decides what I'm gonna wear. And I love the fit of this jumper. So I thought I'd go for it in a cream color, and I have to say I've got loads of wear out of it already. I'd highly recommend if you're looking for something just really like slouchy and comfortable. And I love the fit of the tracksuit bottoms as well. And I love the fact they've got this like ridge thing down the side. So yeah, you can't go wrong with a good tracksuit. We're in lockdown in the UK still, and that's basically all I wear, so it's great. So for the next clothing item, I have got these Skims items. Now, wow, my relationship with Skims has blossomed. I literally love their stuff so much. I kind of didn't want to at all, just because, you know, I just didn't really want to like it, and I literally love it. I think the quality is just incredible, and I can fully see what the hype is about. Like, I will definitely be buying more things from Skims in the future. I already have a set of their velour pajamas, which I was tempted to put in this one, but it's definitely a bit of an older favorite. And I've got some of their underwear as well, and it's literally all incredible. I cannot fault it. I splashed out on these 3 bodysuits. 2 I've worn, 1 I haven't worn yet, but I will definitely be wearing soon. 2 of them are from the same collection. Now, I can't off the top of my head remember exactly what the items are called, but I will make sure I link everything that I mentioned in this video in the description box with like sizes of its clothing and colors and stuff like that. Starting off, I got this lovely, it's kind of like a purpley brown color one. Now this is definitely a more cotton feel. The fit of them is just so beautiful. They are this like really tight hugging fit, look amazing with jeans, look amazing with tracksuit bottoms. They just kind of dress up an outfit with still being just like a really casual t-shirt. It's really difficult to explain what I mean, but you could easily wear these out for dinner. So I got this gorgeous browny, chocolatey, purpley color. I then bought something from one of the other collections, which is this kind of like raw, don't know if you can see it, it's like a stretchy raw thing. And I wasn't sure about this color at first, but I had seen Kim Kardashian herself wearing this, and I just thought, like, I guess, I don't know, I'm kind of like similar coloring to her, and hopefully it'll look okay on me as well. And I have to say, off, I'm like, oh, it looks kind of just like nude, but on, it's just wow. Like, this looks so cool with a pair of blue jeans. This is way more of like a lycra-y feel. I don't know, it's just a lot like stretchier and a thicker material, and I just love this one as well. Then the final one I got, which I haven't worn yet, but I have tried on, and I think it has a deodorant mark on, but let's ignore that, is one of the ones with like the cut off sleeves. Now this is actually the style that I'd wanted in this one, but it was sold out, and I love this one just as much. This is from the same collection as the purpley brown one is from. It's quite like a cool toned khaki color, which I just think is amazing. I love these sort of colors. I do like wearing color, but I quite often will opt for like a really pale shade or a really kind of dark muted shade of a color rather than a really bright color, and Skims is just like, I just love it. I really love it, and it definitely does not disappoint. I got all of these in a size small, and they fit me literally perfectly. I've got everything from them in a size small, and it's all great. So next up, we have got my new Dunks. Now, I just love a pair of Dunks. I only actually have one other pair, but they are probably like my favorite style from Nike at the moment. Now, this color is the football gray. I don't know why it's called gray, because it's literally pale blue, and a creamy off-white color, and I just think these are amazing. I actually love that they kind of like match my tracksuit today as well. I'd had my eye on these for ages. I don't know if any of you guys kind of follow sneaker trends, but Nike basically announced that they were going to drop all these different ones which had really cool colors, and I was just obsessed with these. So I entered loads of the different raffles. They're really, really hard to get, and it's just literally luck, and I didn't get a single one. And about a week later, Elliot had surprised me with them. So he managed to get his hands on them from StockX. I know I actually get a lot of questions on this, but StockX is where I generally go to buy trainers, sneakers, like this kind of thing, which are a little bit more unique, that they don't just have like on the Nike website. They just sell out the minute they're launched. You do generally have to buy them for a little bit more. They are always marked up, so people do buy them and resell them. But yeah, these were from StockX, and I'm just literally obsessed with them. I know I'm gonna get so much wear out of them. I've already worn them a good few times, but they're also such a pretty like summer color shoe. Super, super happy with these, and they are definitely my favorite shoe of the year so far. So next up, we have got an item of jewelry. Now these are my new favorite gold hoops. They were really kindly sent to me completely out of the blue, like as a surprise from Majuri. I think that's how you say the brand. Sorry if I've got it wrong, but they are their croissant dome hoops, and they're just this like beautiful chunky hoop. And I honestly just think these are so pretty. Yeah, these are my first two products from this brand, and it's definitely going to be a brand that I purchase from in the future. Their quality is amazing. I've been wearing these loads and they haven't tarnished at all, which I know a lot of cheaper gold plated things do. These are actually, I think they're gold vermeil, which is like a little bit of a better quality. But honestly, the quality is amazing. I love these. A lot of you have asked me on Instagram where these are from. So yeah, these are from Majuri. I wear them all the time at the moment. And if you're looking for a good, chunky, a little bit different pair of gold hoops, I would definitely recommend. So I thought I'd sneak in a little bit of activewear, and I have decided to put in these My Protein bras. I've got the black and the white one here, but they are the Power Mesh bra. Now, if you have watched my other My Protein hauls, this is my favorite sports bra from My Protein, and I have been wearing it for a while, but I've got a newfound love for it, and I found that I've been wearing it this month far more than I ever have, and I just literally love it. It isn't a sports bra that I'd recommend if you are just a lot larger on the chest size. I say it's probably suitable for up to like a C cup and not any bigger than that, but I personally find it such a flattering sports bra. It's really comfy, but it's supportive. I don't know why, because it's got a bit of a V-neck and you wouldn't usually expect it. It's really, really supportive sports bra. The price is just literally amazing. I'll make sure I link it down below. And as always, I do have my Protein discount code, which gets you 37% off, which I'll also have linked down below. But I've just figured that this is always my #1 recommendation for sports bras. I just love it, honestly. So I thought it deserved a place in this haul. So next up, we have got a makeup product. Now, I feel like I'm a bit late to the game here, but this is the Nude Sticks Bondi Bay Nudies stick, and it is a cream bronzer. So this is what it looks like, and it's just the best shade ever. I feel like I'm a bit late to the game with cream bronzer. It's not that I hadn't tried this, and it's actually my second stick of it, but I don't think I was using it in the right way. I was just kind of like putting a bit on, but I was always like prioritizing my powder bronzer that would go on afterwards. And considering I have really, really dry skin, this is just a game changer. It doesn't dry out my skin half as much. It just sits way better on my skin. It doesn't look cakey, because powdery products on my skin, because it's so dry, can often look a bit cakey. And it just works so well with all my other cream products. So I've been loving using this with the Charlotte Tilbury Hollywood Glow, and it just works really well together. Or I actually really love the tinted moisturizer, tinted cover, I think it's called, from Nude Sticks as well. I know I've spoken about it before, but it's like such a natural tint. I don't wear foundation at all. In fact, I don't actually think I own a foundation at the moment. It just doesn't really work for my skin, and I think I like to have like a lot more skin showing through. But this is just such a beautiful color, blends so well. It doesn't dry quickly, so you can like put it all over your face and blend it, and it just works really, really well. So I couldn't recommend this enough. So next up is a moisturizer. This is the You to the People Adaptogen Deep Moisture Cream, and it's just a lovely, lovely moisturizer. I will have to admit, I came across this and the next product that I'm going to show you after watching Hiram's videos. I know a lot of people have started watching skincare by Hiram. He's fab, but the only problem is, because he is based in the US, we don't get half the products that he talks about in the UK, which is really, really frustrating. So I actually managed to find a seller on Etsy that was selling this, but I'm annoyed because when this runs out, I'm not going to be able to buy another one very easily. So I might have to get one of my friends in America to ship it over to me or something, because I have completely fallen in love with this. The only thing that I would say is that I have heard it suggested as a thick moisturizer, but because my skin is really dry, it's kind of just like a normal moisturizer for me. But the texture of it, how it leaves your skin feeling and everything like that is just amazing. Also, it's fragrance free, I think, or it smells like it's fragrance free, and it's just such a lovely texture, and I'm going to be very upset when I run out of this. I've heard so many great things about You to the People. Elliot started using a few of their products again because he's suffering from really dry skin at the moment, and we just had to buy them from Depop or Etsy, but I just wish that You to the People would sell in the UK. Like, where are they? They're meant to be so amazing, and they've got so many incredible products that I always hear about, and they just don't sell them in this country. Next product is a Korean skincare brand. This is from the brand Claire's. Dear Claire's? I'd never heard of this brand before, but yeah, it's a Korean skincare brand, and Korean skincare is often really incredible. I know that they tend to use a lot of amazing, like, innovative stuff. I'm really not explaining this very well. You can tell I've only got into skincare in the last year, but this is their Soft UV Airy Essence, and it's an SPF 50 SPF. It's just the most amazing texture. It's this really, really light, creamy texture, which honestly turns into like nothing on your skin. So if you don't like wearing SPF thick, this absolutely does not do that. It's just loveliest texture, and I've highly enjoyed using this. I actually bought this in the UK from Yes Style, because again, they don't sell it in the UK at the moment. However, Cult Beauty do have some Claire's products, but they just don't have this, and I don't understand why, because I think this is like one of their best sellers. So maybe look out on Cult Beauty for it, because I certainly will be. But I actually got this from Yes Style with a load of other Korean or American skincare things, because I had loads that I wanted to try, and it's just so frustrating that they don't sell everything in the UK as well. But yeah, this is absolutely amazing. If you're looking for a really good SPF recommendation, especially if you do live in the US, where I know this is readily available, this is definitely an amazing one to try. So next we've got a body moisturizer. Now, I honestly think this might be like my 15th pot of this. I'm not even exaggerating. I love it so, so much, and I've never spoken about it before, which is why I've chosen to put it in today, but I just can't get enough of this. And I actually had a break from using it over Christmas and tried to use other things, and I've ended up just going back to this because I think it's amazing. So it's the Body Shop Almond Milk Body Yogurt. This one says it's for sensitive skin, but I'm pretty sure they're all like pretty much the same. It's basically a really, really light moisturizer, but why I love this is that it's really light. It actually sinks into your skin before you put your clothes on. I am constantly dealing with the issue of having like a greasy layer on my skin, which definitely just transfers to my clothes, and no one has time to sort of wait around for like 20 minutes for the moisturizer to dry. So this dries really quickly, but it's actually moisturizing. Like, it actually works to hydrate your skin, and I just really, really love it. I'm yet to find a product that's nearly as good as this, sinks in as quickly. I think that's the main thing for me, not to wait for ages before you get dressed. We don't have the luxury in the UK of it being really warm all year round, where you can just kind of walk around in a bikini or whatever with your moisturizer on. It's always freezing, so you get out the shower and you like just want to put your clothes on straight away and not walk around waiting for moisturizer to sink in. They have loads of different scent options. I've actually tried most of them now, but this one is my favorite one. It's the almond milk, but I also love the chamomile. I'll link them down below, but I also love, I think it's the chamomile one that's like pale yellow. It has some really amazing scents at Christmas as well, but I just think this is such an incredible product. So next we have got a hair care product. Now, if you told me a year ago that I'd be including a hair care product into one of my YouTube videos, I would have laughed at you. This is the Living Proof Vanishing Oil. I think it's actually called Frizz Vanishing Oil, and it's just the most amazing product. Now, my hair care routine has completely changed. What I used to do is I used to get out the shower, I used to kind of dry it with a towel a little bit and just leave it, because my hair naturally, probably will have seen in some videos, because I feel like my hair changes a lot video to video at the moment, but my hair naturally has quite a wave to it. Like, it's not just like this, it's like, I don't know, it's not curly, but it's got like a good, solid, consistent wave to it. So what I would tend to do is just leave it like that most of the time. Sometimes I would like brush it out, but that's it. I wouldn't use any heat on it at all. That would also mean though that after it had dried, I couldn't brush it at all, otherwise it would literally go until I next wash my hair. So it was always a bit of a constant battle between not brushing your hair or having like really frizzy hair, which I hated. So what I tend to do now, I'll get out the shower, I have a spray that I put on. In fact, I could actually do a video where I go through all of this with you if you did want to see it. I don't know if anyone would. I put this like lovely spray in my hair. I'll wait for it to dry, and I'll usually have a day where it's like it used to be, so a little bit wavy and frizzy. And then what I will do is I'll brush my hair the next day and I will put this in it. Now, this is just the most incredible hair oil. Let me show you the dispenser on it as well, because I actually think it's really cool. So it's like a little pipette dispenser, and you need about 3 drops. So I've been using this, I would say 5 days a week, and you can see it's only that much is gone, which is crazy. So you really, really get your money's worth out of it. So I just literally put it into the palm of my hands. I actually have it in today already, and I just go like this and kind of like brush it through my hair with my fingers. It makes the biggest difference. It makes your hair look way shinier, it takes frizz up your hair. And I've had so many more compliments on my hair since I've actually started brushing it and putting this hair oil in. I can't even tell you. And I don't know why I hadn't done it sooner. So well done for Living Proof for making yet another hair care product, which I love. You guys know that I'm obsessed with their dry shampoo. I actually worked with them on a campaign for it and it's incredible, but they have a ton of other things I love, but this is definitely coming up as one of my favorites at the moment. This next item I was a bit hesitant to include because I know it's a little bit on the pricier side, but for someone who's quite low maintenance and doesn't like to spend a lot of time on beauty stuff in general, this has been amazing for me. It is the Dyson Airwrap. I know you probably heard tons of people speak about this, but I just think this is fabulous, and it definitely took me a few months even to really get used to it and what it does. So I maybe use it in a little bit of a different way to a lot of people. I don't tend to use the curling stuff on it just because I don't tend to curl my hair very often. Obviously I would if I was doing something where I want my hair curled. Like, I have tried it out before, but I use this brush all the time and just the other kind of plain brush, which I probably should have grabbed from my room. So I use the other brush if I've got like kinks in my hair and I just want to kind of brush through it, and it's just literally like heat. It's just literally like a hot brush essentially. But this attachment has been so useful for me. So ever since I had these, like, I guess they're like bangs kind of thing. They're looking a bit long at the moment and definitely need a cut. But ever since I've had these cut into my hair, this has been an absolute godsend. So literally all I do is turn it on. It's actually not attached at the moment. Brush my hair this way and just keep going like this with the heat coming out. And then I take it out. It just sits so perfectly and it makes the whole process so much easier. I actually don't know how well I would have done with the maintenance of my bangs without having my Dyson Airwrap. So I know it's a bit more of an investment, but it does actually have a little hairdryer attachment on the end as well. So I feel like it's just a really good all-in-one thing, and it's pretty non-bulky if you're traveling. Like, I know it is a little bit long, but it is quite a thin thing and the attachments would really easily fit in a suitcase. So I do think it is really worth the investment. So we're on to the last two items, which are not fashion, beauty, skincare kind of related things. This next one is actually from my friend Carly's collaboration with Brew Norfolk, which I think is quite a local brand. And since receiving this from her as part of their collaboration, I've actually purchased some really cute boxes full of mixed cards from them because they just have the most beautiful prints. This is their kind of daily planner, and what I like about this is it's laid out in hours. So you can literally plan what you're gonna do each hour of the day, and I can't tell you how much more productive it's made me. It's honestly been a complete game changer, and I never knew that I needed to do that. So what I'll do at the moment is take my to-do list, which I write down every single day, and then I will schedule all of the things on my to-do list hour by hour into my planner, and it's just amazing. It also has a little thing for like main goals for the day, which I sometimes fill out, sometimes don't, a meal plan if you like to do that, and a little thing that's just like how I felt today. I just think it's such a cute design. I always have this by my side when I'm working at the moment, and it just really helps with scheduling your day. So the last item today is a foodie item, and it's these tempeh pieces, which are curry flavored from Plant Power. Now, if you haven't tried tempeh already, what I would say about tempeh, to be honest, is that you have to have it in the right way to enjoy it. I think it's really like tofu in that sense. By itself, it doesn't have a lot of flavor. Like, you wouldn't just eat like plain tempeh. It just wouldn't taste that nice. So it has to be flavored in the right way. I tried a few of these products recently, but this specific one from Plant Power has the most amazing flavor. Ellie and I have eaten this quite a lot for lunch and dinner, and I'll actually just show you it in the box as well. So it's like these little like tempeh nuggets, and the flavor is just incredible. So like I always say with plant-based stuff, my real test as to whether it's like a good product is whether Elliot really likes it as well as me, just because his palate's just a little bit more like carnivore focused. But because we both hardly eat meats anymore, we have really been on the lookout for some amazing, really quick meal ideas, because I do often find with vegetarian or vegan based stuff, it requires a lot more like thought and a lot more like finding a nice sauce to go with it. But this has just such a nice flavor, and I literally just stir fry it in some olive oil. And one of our favorite meals at the moment is to have this with some sweet potato wedges or sweet potato fries, green beans and broccoli, and a little bit of like a dippy thing, so either like some hummus or some cottage cheese or something like that in the middle, and it just makes the most incredible meal. I'll try and insert some pictures of that meal because I've had it quite a lot recently. But from a flavor and texture standpoint, these are a 10 out of 10. And if you are someone who's trying to transition into eating a lot more vegan or vegetarian based things, these are such a good place to start. I think you can get these from Sainsbury's and Tesco, but I will make sure I put it in the description box. So that rounds up my monthly favorites. Now I know it's like a little bit of a weird time to do this. It's the 9th of January. Yeah, it's the 9th of January. I had meant to do a little bit earlier in the month, and I think if you guys do enjoy this, I would love to do it every month. So do let me know, leave a comment down below. Let me know if you try any of the products or if you have tried them before or any of them that are your favorites too. I would love to know. Make sure you subscribe as well if you have been enjoying my videos, and I'll see you in my next one.